I know what you want. You want my delicious apple bowl. Here's the harvest for the Shinseki Oriental pear. It's October 13th, and yesterday was quite a nice day, and today it just snowed a whole bunch of slush, so pushed it to the last minute to harvest these, but they've really sweetened up since it's got cooler, and they're still in perfect condition, nice and firm, really juicy and sweet now. So this is an amazing variety so far. Really happy with this tree. It makes me want to go get another tree, plant it next year. But one tree will probably be enough once it really starts pumping. I'm really impressed though with the quantity this year, second year growing here on the property. And yeah, these things are just so tasty. So here's the king apple. Still look a little bit green, but hopefully they will ripen a little more inside. Quite a large apple, just made 3 flowers and it's set 3 fruit. So I'm excited to see what it does next year, because it's grown, did a lot of veg this year, and hopefully they will ripen a little bit more early next year. I'm thinking that they're a little bit green. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll do a taste test. Are you going to steal one of my apples? Those are my apples. Those ones. So I'm supporting this peach tree, and we're doing a kind of a spiral espalier. Just the starting of it. Yeah, we got every branch supported pretty much, except a few of the smaller ones. That'll keep them from breaking from the snow, because we get a lot of snow here. Water turns around clockwise here, going down into the earth, and so counterclockwise would be spiraling up towards the sun. Didn't take off too many branches. Already had a really nice open break. I don't want to take too much off. I don't want to shock the tree too much. This is one plant. This is last year's plant. It's grown really nicely. It's bug free. There's a lot of kale on here. Separated into two. They're like forked and then laid down. Sometimes they get really long stems. These were planted last year. These plants along here in this bed. And they sprouted back. I was picking some of the flowers and then it stopped flowering and started growing more and more leaves. And no aphids the whole year, and just consistent growth. I've never seen this. This is the first year this has happened. All those kiwi leaves make a lot of mulch now. It's so huge. A lot of flavor there. So good. So at the end of each raspberry trellis, I've got a Reka blueberry, and in front of that I have a lingonberry bush. Make these cute little red berries. Good for making sauce for meats. Is how they're used often. They grow native in Europe, North America. They grow all over in the Alpine. Quite a nice little specimen there. Mind you, this variety, Reka blueberry, it doesn't mind variation of soil pH from low to a bit higher. You know, I put wood chips on my raspberries as well. I put wood chips on the blueberries. I think they just pretty much take care of themselves as long as you got So it's mid-October and we're doing another stevia cutting. This is the third cutting, so that's pretty amazing. And they get quite wooded. I'm surprised they're not more of a perennial, but the cool, it really hasn't affected it that much. Even outside in the snow, they're still green. So the stevia is faring quite well in the cool weather. Still nice and green. Got a nice snowfall on it, and it's doing just fine. Looks very similar to the goji berry here, we planted this year as well. Look at that one. So there's a ton of cilantro seed here. We're gonna just chop these off and sprinkle them where I'd like a bunch of cilantro to come up in the spring. It's nice to plant things in the fall sometimes. It's a little wet for sprinkling, but even if we just lay this down in a place we'd like some cilantro to come up. And I'm thinking right here under this nice apple tree. I dug potatoes out. Thinking I'd like some cilantro in the spring. First stuff to come up. I'm just gonna spread that on there. Oh, it still smells amazing. So on this bed we had tomatoes, and goji berries, and we had volunteer carrots and cilantro. We got collards in the back there. A lot of the carrots went to seed, but there's still a bunch of nice ones in here. Oh yeah. Beauties. Oh yeah, and Stevia. This whole plant was hiding back here. Still good. Even though with the cool weather, just missed this one. It's quite a polyculture bed, this one. Lots of different stuff growing in here. These carrots. I just left these seed the year before. These are all seeding majorly. I wonder what happens if I leave them again. I'll just do that. I have these goji berries. Getting quite long now. I'll leave them in this fence here. There'll still be a bit of room next year for growing other things on this trellis, but eventually these will take over. Lots of calendula in here as well. Quite a bit of growth this year on these.